welcome back to the channel and to the second part of our, I nearly said rags to riches then, of our Grim Reaper challenge. There have been a couple of changes that I'm just going to go over with you since the last episode. So I was having problems with Grimmy not wanting to eat. Every time he ate food, he was vomiting, but he didn't want to eat blood, even though it said he was craving blood. And I was having issues with Penny getting embarrassed all the time, every time she was out in public. And a very nice lady called Karen sent me a message on Facebook, and she told me what was going on. That sometimes there were issues with the Reaper where he'd been flagged as a vampire and the traits hadn't completely removed themselves. So she sent me a link on how to fix that. Now, I did fix it, but unfortunately, when I took the vampire traits off Reaper, he then lost all his Reaper clothing. You could see his face. He didn't look like the Reaper at all, and even retraiting him as the Reaper, you could still see his face and everything. So what I decided to do to fix that problem was to just straight make him a vampire. So that is what we did. He is actually a vampire now. With Penny, it was a cast item, and I believe I know which one it was. We're gonna when we get to her, we'll change it over. That was causing her. It was obviously marked as underwear or something, so she thought she was out in public in her underwear, which is a lot of nightmare. You know, it's a nightmare that a lot of us go through. I don't. If I caught out in public with my underwear on, oh well, right? But that's just me. A lot of people would have a nightmare about that. So what I have done, he is now tagged as a vampire. So he is going to read this book because we need him to be able to buy plasma packs. So once he can buy plasma packs, he will be able to take care of his thirst without biting anybody. Penny, he can't bite at the moment because she's pregnant and you can't feed off a pregnant sim. So the other changes I'm going to make is because he is now flagged as a vampire, he is a vampire as far as the game is concerned and everything else, he's now immortal, right? So, I have decided we're going to change the rules up again, because we'd already made a few adaptations to the 100 Baby Challenge rules. We are going to change the rules again. So, Grimmy is going to constantly be Baby Daddy, because he's immortal, so we might as well use him. When Penny gets too old to have children, either they're going to divorce or something's going to happen. He's going to end up getting remarried, and the next lady is going to be taking over having all the babies. And to make things harder, because we have now, he's discovered plasma packs, that is perfect. Because we have now made it slightly easier from the regular rules, what I am going to do is, let's just, thank you, household and, no, it wasn't a household, mama, it was vampire secrets and other plasma packs. That is what we will do. And probably 25, because we don't have that much money at the minute, so just 25 will be enough. There we go, Grimmy, you have now got food. So yeah, sorry, to make things a little bit harder, what I am going to do is only the babies, now we won't find out until they're toddlers, but only the babies who have inherited the vampire gene, that are flagged as vampires when they are toddlers, we get the little icon and everything for them, they will be made into Reaper babies. The others will not. So we're going to end up having way more than 100 babies to complete this challenge, but we kind of need to keep it fair. We've made it easier by allowing multiple, you know, he's the same baby daddy and we're having the same baby mama for the most part until she's too old to have kids. So it's probably going to be done over 4 or 5 generations. We just need to make it a little bit harder to keep it fair. So only the babies who are vampires will be turned into Reaper babies, and they are the only ones who will count. So that is what we're going to do. The other good thing I think about the fact that we're going to do it this way means we are going to need new baby mamas in game. So you guys will be able to create sims for me, your favourite sims, or I'll put casts on them when I get them. You just make them how you want them, give them the traits you want them, and I'll just pretty them up a little bit with my cast when I get them. Because obviously I don't have the same cast as you have, so you can't include cast. It's all going to be base game stuff. So we'll just make them prettier, you know, makeup-wise, giving them contours and highlights and all that sort of stuff. But your sims will then be in-game to be baby mamas. So I think that is going to be a nice little twist. So that is what we're going to do. Okay? And I will put a link in the description to where I have rewritten the rules as I am following them, so that you guys can keep me on track. Because, you know, we've got to keep it fair. We have got to keep it fair. Right, Grimmy, you go home. I'm pretty sure because of the traits and stuff, because he's literally maxed out Grandmaster Vampire. He's got, let's have a look. No. These ones, right? He's got all these. I don't know why none of the weaknesses are flagged. I couldn't get them to take, but whatever. So he is literally Grandmaster Vampire. Everything is maxed out. I'm pretty sure he can be out in the sun, and it's not going to affect him. So He is so cool, though. I'm loving this. Right, so that is Mr. Reaper sorted. Is there anything around here we can grab on the way back? What's that? Can you? No, you can only view that. Okay. I'm just thinking, because he's going home. And he's running past all these things, but if there's anything he can harvest to take home, because obviously now he is, like, he's a major part of the challenge. We're going to be, neither of them are going to have jobs, but he's a major part of the challenge, so we can control him a little bit more. No jobs. We are allowed a maid, we are allowed a gardener, we are allowed a butler, but the butler's not allowed to take care of the kids, and we are not allowed a nanny. I think was the last. I think that's how the rules are working out. So we have one thing down there. Can you go and harvest those? Harvest all those, because you really. Yeah, and I think it's these pants that she's using now that are causing the little glitch, right? I'm pretty sure it is. You can dig that up as well. And you can harvest. Are those already harvested? They are already harvested. Grimmy is not uncomfortable at all. Can you go and harvest the strawberries and harvest the bluebells, please? We will we can't do that. We'll harvest those as well, but we probably won't. We won't plant them. We're just literally harvesting everything and anything we can right now that will allow us to make a little bit of extra money. He's not uncomfortable at all, so obviously the sunlight is fine for him. Now, Missy, when do you give birth? Let's have a look at you. You give birth in 19 hours to the third trimester. Let me just pop you in cast just really quickly, because I think it's these pants. I think it's these pants that are causing the embarrassment, because they're so skin tight. I'm fairly certain that they were just made on underwear, you know. So I'm just going to change those out, because they're the only ones really. They're like the cold weather ones, I think she's wearing. So I'm going to take cold weather off just for a second, because I'm thinking like a nice skirt or something with that would look quite nice. Yeah, that goes with the boots. There you go. That's better for you. The cleavage on you, missus, though. Seriously, babies are gonna have fun feeding from those. That is all I'm gonna say. Right, so that is her sorted. What I wanted to do with her is maybe take her back through there. I'm not sure if there's anything in there to harvest, but it would be nice to visit at some point. Can you... Let's pop that back in the fridge, darling, and go and pee. And I'm thinking, like, Grimmy can maybe do some painting or something, because that's all there is to harvest right now. Are you all done, Mr. Grimm? No? You can come back over here when you're done. Go here. Well, we could do the vampire run. Let's do the vampire run. Teleport here is missed. That would be interesting. I haven't seen that one before. There he comes. Oh, he's stuck. Dude, you're stuck. Why are you sad? Feeling great? That doesn't sound like you're feeling great, mate. That kind of sounds like you're crying, if I'm honest. Right, so we're going to plan another one of those, and those, and those. We'll sell those ones. What I want to do is try and make, 5. Yeah, 5 will be enough. I want to try and make dragon fruit, if possible. There we go. That'll do it. Right, Grimmy, seems though that you're not having a problem being out in the daylight, could you plant all those? And we'll fix them afterwards, okay? She's crying out. Why are you sad, darling? Missing family for family-orientated trait. Oh, darling, he'll be home in a minute. There's no need for that kind of drama, surely, Mrs. Just have a wee nap while you're waiting, okay? Why can't you woohoo with him? Oh, you can. There you go. Have a wee nap. You're pregnant, you know. You're allowed to take these naps. I took plenty of them while I was pregnant. I still take plenty of them now, if I'm honest, but I took plenty while I was pregnant. Darling, why? No, Grimmy, come on. Plant. Why do you not plant everything? What's your problem? There we go. Get them all planted and then I'll sort them all out and make sure that they're in the right spots. We may have to put cheats on. Oh, hello, Mrs. Cheerful introduction here. Oh, she's gonna water everything. Okay. Go on then, sort it between you. She is gorgeous. Look at her. Gorgeous, Mrs. Gorgeous. Right. Whiz through this because we want to move them later. Because they're not all lined up and it will bother me that they're not. Grimmy, are you going to go and say you're going saying hello to her? Okay. Say hello to her. We could possibly eat from somebody random walking past as well when we need to, but it's okay. There you go, Mrs. You get your gardening level up for me. That's my girl. Okay, so they're all starting to grow, but what I want to do is just jump into... I think we're going to have to put move objects on, so... just so we can line everything up, right? There we go. Perfect. Okay. Now, we'll kind of line these. That's a little bit close to that one. There we go. Line them up. Line them up. Line them up. So you are a snapdragon. Perfect. You're a strawberry then. Yes? Yes. They're all in a row. They're all now in a row. And we are good to go. Right. It's just so that we... I mean, these will only be there to make money during certain times of the year until we can actually get a bigger house and afford a greenhouse and stuff like that. But are you training her? Yeah, you're showing off your powers. Okay. Yeah, you go on. You show off to her. Drink that. She's having something to eat. That is my girl. Because you're going to be popping that baby out. You're going to be popping that baby out very, very soon. Why are you in my house? I didn't say you could come into my house. Weird vampires sat in my house having conversations with everybody. See, you watch TV, just ignore them. It's like a vampire central over here. Seriously. Aw, so cute. Yeah, you go on to bed. Where are you going? Don't research that. We've got other things that you can be doing. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to buy you an easel. We are, because it's a good way to make money, honestly. And we need something to do in the winter when the plants aren't growing. Until we can afford a greenhouse. So let's pop that there. There we go. Awesome. Right, Mr. Grimmy. Classic painting large, please. Just leave them doing whatever they want to do. Because you don't need to sleep that much, honestly. You seem to have an endless amount of energy, so to speak. So, painting level 2 already? Yep, you fly through it, mate. Fly through it. I'm going to let her concentrate on the gardening. Really, because... we need one of them to get up high enough to be able to graft plants. So it makes sense that just one of them does it. And she should be able to manage that with the baby, you know? Because it's literally just right outside the door. He's making bank on these already. Like, usually you would end up selling them for way less for the first couple of levels, but he's like, no, I'm good at what I do, thank you very much. Bless his cotton socks. I mean, I'm not sure whether he's wearing cotton socks. He probably isn't. Does Death get cold feet? That would be interesting to find out. There you go, mister. Sell it to a... Oh, there she goes with her pregnant belly. She's uncomfortable. Okay, you need to eat again, darling. So finish peeing and then you can get leftovers. At 4 o'clock in the morning. There you go. Get leftovers. That's my girl. And he is going to do me a landscape of that. I mean, he's feeling all kinds of inspired apparently, but I didn't see that reflected in the choices of his paintings, so... Let's see, you stand outside in your underwear, with people walking past, and your pregnant belly hanging out. Dude, what are you doing? Sell to a collector. Don't go washing up stuff. She can do that when she's ready. Right, are we still feeling... See, even though he's inspired... Well, no, artistic... okay, so he's feeling great, but he's not feeling inspired as such. Maybe he doesn't get to feel inspired because it's death, right? You know, but... He's still making money. I mean, he's painting level 4 already, so... He seems to be grasping these skills very, very, very quickly. Sell to a collector. Maybe drink another one, please. And for the time being, until we can afford a computer, he is going to be going to the library to order his plasma packs, but that's okay. How are you doing, Sweet Pea? You just want some fun, don't you? But it's okay, right? Let's have a look at this garden and see what you can do out here. You can sell those, right? I don't think anything needs watered or anything like that. You can harvest those. Let's see if we can get your levels up a wee bit. Harvest those. There's plenty just literally around about the neighbourhood, so harvest those. And those. Dig up that. We're going to harvest all there. Harvest that. I don't know what else she's going to harvest over there, but you know. She's literally just running around collecting everything right now, which is... It's always a good way to start off and make money. It's quite a nice little location to start off for the amount of things that grow around about. See, there you go. She's just got all of those. She's going back over there, but they've already been harvested, right? Let's see. You can't go down there, but you can go across there. So is there anything up here for you? Yep, there you go. Dig that. Harvest that. Look for frogs. Harvest that or dig that. There you go. And she's literally just gone around the neighbourhood. And oh, we've missed those. Look. Harvest all. Let's see what happens when she does that. And Death's still painting. But, you know. Oh, he was painting. Is he cleaning? Dude, you're such a good lad. Go on. Finish your cleaning while she's getting all the monies. Sell that to... I got 250 on that already. Jeez, dude. We are going to do a landscape painting. It looks like he doesn't get, because he's got deadened emotions, so I don't think he gets, like, inspired or anything like that, but that's okay. I mean, he's still making money, so we're not going to worry about it too much. Right, Penny, darling, let's see what you've got. You're hungry, so when you finish doing whatever it is you're doing there, if you could come and get leftovers for me, because you kind of need to eat. Right, we are going to sell that straight because there's no point messing around with it. Why did I put that there? I don't have any clue. Let's pick it up. There we go. These can just be straight sold. I'm just hoping that she can start taking cuttings soon, you know. Sell those. Extracts a fossil. Are those the same frog? Yeah, so we'll just sell one of those. And extract the fossil from that. Dude, what are you doing? Sell it to a collector. Look, he's making decent money on these. I mean, it's not like amazing money, but given what they're going to be up to, you know, and how many bills they're going to have to pay in this house, we could do with having a bigger house fairly soon, though. Like, we've got to be honest about that. Can you take cuttings yet? No. That's okay. It won't take you long to be able to take them. Okay. And he can give that to her because she's the one that's running around digging everything up, right? She's all wet through, the poor darling. Look at her belly! She's got to be ready to burst. 50 minutes. She's all wet, but it's okay. Do you need the toilet? Like, okay. Finish eating. Okay, she's got more than I realised she had. I thought we'd sold them all, but apparently not. Oh yeah, because we told her to go and pick up some more, didn't we? And that one. So, I mean, she's making money. Mrs., go and pee. No one's stopping you. Go on, go and pee. And he's got to be nearly done with that. I mean, he can take a drink from her in between babies before he gets her pregnant and stuff like that. Like, that's not really a problem. She's probably going to allow, you know, she will allow him to do that. Because he kind of needs it, let's be honest. So, no. Look at that. No, sell that. 200. Nice, dude, nice. Okay, and do a paint from reference, right? Because you can paint from reference now. And I would like a portrait of her, actually. I think it would be nice to get a portrait of her. Let's yeah. Paint from reference for that one while she has a nap, and then I think we'll get a picture of her. Because it would be nice to have her portrait hanging on the wall and then all the baby's birth certificates after it. And we don't know, she could be pregnant with twins for all we know. Don't know how many she's going to have. Okay, is that finished? Sell to a collector. That one wasn't worth that much. Oh, 1-star celebrity already. Crikey, dude. If you could go and stand here for me. Right, and then you can paint from reference. Large. Quick. There we go. Now, let's get a picture of her. That is not the most flattering picture of her, let's be honest, but we're going to be getting a picture of her. We're getting the bazungas in it. There. Oh, whoa. There. Not the most flattering picture in the world, but it's a picture. Right, Mrs. How long till you give birth? You should be giving birth any minute. Okay, so you're gonna watch some TV? You're not even miserable. Like, so if anything we can have you do. We can view that. Oh, did we miss those? Yeah, harvest all those. That's a good girl. And we didn't harvest those, so harvest all those. Just little bits of money coming in. It's better than nothing. Honestly. Much better than nothing. Okay. Bless her. Right, okay. There's not really... I'm just trying to think of what we can get you to do for cash, missus. Because we can't afford a computer yet. Because what we do need to do is get this room ready for the baby. For the toddler. So, it's going to be early days, but let's... toddler beds. We're going to need a potty. And there isn't really much room in there for a potty. So the potty's going to end up in there, which we're going to have to make sure that it doesn't stink. We're going to put the racing bed in there. Let's put it in a neutral colour. I think that's still kind of girly, to be honest, but never mind. Right, there's 2 in there. And we want blocks for shapes and stuff over there. And maybe a toy box. There, right, that's literally all we can manage. And then maybe get the tablet and keep it, I guess on the floor there for now, right. I mean, we are milestone complete, okay. How have we completed a milestone already? Okay, so read to a child for 2 hours, become a parent, socialise with your child 10 times, okay. So she's working on that. Mr. Death, yours is successful lineage. Oh, yours is the same as hers, is it? No. Read to a child for 2 hours, but he wants to read for a child for 2 hours, become a... Okay. Okay. He kind of wants the same thing. Right, we'll go. And there is my timer. So we are going to have to go ahead and end this episode right here. If you're enjoying the episode and you like the changes, don't forget to leave the video a big thumbs up. Comments and suggestions, as always, guys, go in the comments box down below. If you haven't hit subscribe yet, then what are you waiting for? Join the Mama Fam and hit subscribe now. And I am going to see you all in the next episode. Ciao for now, guys. Ciao, ciao.